Hi guys, welcome on in if you're new, welcome on back if you aren't. This is gonna be like the start of a kind of like a week in my life type of thing, where I'm going for the next up until I think late Saturday night next week on the 16th. I'm gonna be doing this vlog, putting it together probably Sunday, and then have it ready for you guys. Hopefully by the time Monday rolls around, the following Monday after that rolls around. I kind of wanted to let you guys in on a few things. So this past week, I actually spent most of my time making whatever teddy bears I can make out of the yarn that I currently have. If you guys don't know, Joann's closed out a couple months ago. I used to use their Big Twist plush yarn, and because since they closed down, I've been trying to see if Hirschner's or Michael's are going to have the Big Twist plush yarn stocked. As far as I know, I haven't found out whether or not that they're gonna restock that specific yarn from Big Twist as a whole just yet. So basically, there's gonna be a 50-50 chance, because like from what I'm seeing, Hirschner's doesn't have the specific type of yarn from Big Twist that I would have used for the teddy bears, and Michael's hasn't stocked up on the Big Twist just yet until sometime next month, so I won't know for sure. So it's going to be like a 50-50 chance that I would just end up having to use a different brand, which I do have one in mind that I'm going to be using for the teddy bears. So it's not going to be the exact same colors that I'm going to be using for the teddy bears for the newer version, but it's the closest I could get for the brands. So if you guys are going to see like a different, I'm going to like delist all the ones that I sell out on once I do sell out of them, and then once I get all the stuff for the new brand, I'm going to make a new listing for those once I do have once I make a teddy bear for all of them. So hopefully if you guys see that change within the next couple of weeks, you guys are gonna see them, and hopefully things are going according to plan. So this past week though, I have been since the last vlog video that I posted up, I've been putting most of my focus into making the teddy bears, and I think I didn't put as much time as I wanted to in making the keychains or the dishcloths, much of anything else really, mainly because I wanted to get as much of the teddy bears done for this event, because this event, they literally requested that I don't bring any candles with me. So I was like, okay, I'll just let people know, like, hey, like I just forgot to bring candles with me, but if you guys are ever interested in buying any candles for me, I have them on my website, like, and then recommend them to take a business card. So then at least if they want to order online for any of the candles, they can. So like as of right now, I'm trying to make some more keychains. I didn't get the chance until today, since I think Sunday, to really like sit down and make any. I think I've made one, I think on Sunday or Monday, and then I think I made like one or two, and then I think I made two, because I remember one of them my niece asked me to make one for her, and I did, and the other one is in the box filled with keychains that I already had made. And then I didn't make one earlier today before this one, so hopefully throughout the night and into tomorrow, which is technically going to be Saturday. Today's the 8th, by the way. Hopefully by tomorrow, I'll have quite a lot of stuff prepared for this event, basically. I do have a lot of keychains that I still have to get to make. I do have like a price point that I do have for the keychains, but hopefully I can get through a lot of these and knock them out throughout my time here, because I know for sure within the next I'm not gonna have much time once the fall semester starts for me in my college to actually sit down and actually make stuff, unless I keep up with all of the homework. And I know I'm gonna probably have a lot of homework that needs to be done, and hopefully for me I would be able to like get stuff situated and essentially get to this point where now I have to be very prepared for the rest of this year actually. So I'm gonna be probably spending a lot of time just staying awake most nights and hopefully don't fall asleep in my classes. But you know, that's what the remainder of August is all about, just to keep up with all the stuff, and then hopefully I don't have as much stuff to make once the fall semester starts at my college. So I'm just hoping that I don't have to worry too much about making as much stuff unless I actually absolutely have to. So we'll see how things go. Okay, so it's around 1:30 in the morning on August 9th. So it's like literally tomorrow officially I will be going to do my first Hoboken, New Jersey event. But I wanted to kind of showcase you guys the 4 keychains I kind of already did. Kind of like this blue and orange that looks really cool. Kind of like reminds me of like there's like I'm not sure if it's a high school or college, but there's like a high school or college that uses orange and blue as their colors. And then I made this white and blue one because someone said it reminded them of Scotland, the Scottish flag. And then I kind of did this purple and green one because I was like, oh, you know, this kind of gives off spooky witchy vibes, like the stereotype. And then this one is like a blue and not blue, purple and red. Kind of reminds me of like a berry. You know how some yogurts have berries, and they kind of use these colors to represent the berries taste as a kind of a stereotype yogurt stuff. So that's what it reminded me of, right? That basically I got these 4 done, and I'm on this other one that kind of reminds me of cotton candy. Now that I'm looking at it, I was like, oh, let me try this blue and pink one. Reminds me of cotton candy. So I started my 5th one. It's kind of interesting how I kind of got through making, already on my 5th one, a couple of keychains in a matter of a few short hours. Well, like 4.5 hours? Yeah. I think I have enough of these and then the other version to make at least another 10 to 20 more keychains. And then once the event is finished and I see how things are, like, see how things go, I'm probably going to be ordering more of these keychain things so I can actually make more, and then essentially also possibly make some more keychains for future events. I do have a lot of stuff that I still have yet to get done and check off, but you know, I'm never always fully prepared for everything, and so I'm always like trying to get stuff done, and I never really get my to-do list to shrink down well enough to actually have everything prepared for each event. So I try to get everything done and try to get it under a deadline and you know, it is what it is in some situations. So hopefully I can get stuff done and have everything ready for like future events coming down the line. So hopefully things go pretty well. I'm planning to do some flea markets, hopefully, so we'll see how that turns around. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Yeah. Okay, so it is 9 in the morning, a little past 9 in the morning, and I got a few things done. I didn't go to sleep until nearly, I think, 3 in the morning last night, and then woke up at around 6:30 this morning. I was able to, between 6:30 and just a few minutes ago, I was able to get a load of laundry done, separate all the clothes I need to wash, and then also get like a YouTube video done, so then I would be able to have it ready by the 11th of August. And then I just need to make one or two more videos before, you know, I am able to sit down and be able to get this one done and situated. A lot of things have been kind of happening, and hopefully I can get more videos done. But those two videos that I'm gonna plan on doing before this vlog ever comes out is, hopefully I'm gonna most likely do some gaming content. I'm gonna be waiting until like maybe Tuesday to get that one done, like those two videos done, because I don't want to like go in and just be like, oh yeah, like I want to go straight into making that content today. I'm gonna wait. Hopefully I'm gonna wait until like maybe Monday or Tuesday to actually film it, but who knows, I might actually end up doing it today, depending on how things roll. So we'll see how things go. Yep. Okay, so it's 11:30 in the evening, and I have whatever I did make and whatever I didn't make, plus all the keychain supplies are in this box. I don't really care about how it looks right now, because, you know, like that's just me. If I have a lot of stuff that I need to get done, I really kind of don't care how the box looks the night before, like, or if anything that I'm using, I don't care if it's like the night before or the morning of. If it looks like shit but still can handle everything, I don't really give a shit. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, like I'm in like a tight crunch kind of thing. However, I had gotten some keychains done. I got 2 of the blue teddy bears like in the sewing phase. So all I gotta do is just put the polyfill in and just sew them all together in order to get those done. But those are those are up on the website for people to purchase if they want to purchase. And I think I have enough yarn to make one more from the looks of it. So luckily I'll be able to get those done once I get home from this event. And hopefully, and I've never sold anything in Hoboken before. I've done Jersey City, and that's as close as it gets. So hopefully things go great. I bring everything that I've made over the course of the past week, and essentially, you know, make sure that I have everything kind of stocked and ready. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. Night night. Night night. Don't mind me. Okay, so it's around 10:30, so it's like another half an hour before the entire thing starts. And it's kind of funny because apparently, if you guys watch soccer, there's a team called the Real Salt Lake City soccer team. Apparently they're going against the New York Red Bulls tonight, and I just saw, I think the majority of the team walk past not even 5 minutes ago. That's kind of That's kind of funny. Like, I was not expecting that. That's random, right? Just kind of wanted to showcase like all the stuff that I have, which is the teddy bears are gonna be here, and then I have like all whatever keychains I did finish up until today in here, and then I also have the dishcloths here. Apparently, I saw a dog. The dog got really friendly and jumped on the table, so I definitely have to wash these hopefully tomorrow. So once I have like quite a few things I'm making, and I'm reusing a box that has like that used to carry tons. I get to enjoy seeing New York City or Manhattan from here. Wow. Sorry, my finger's in the way. Okay, so it's literally almost 9:40 at night. It's been a couple hours since I last updated you on anything. So the reason as to why I didn't film anything for the rest of that event was because there was music being played that could have been DMCA'd or copyright struck throughout the event. So I chose not to film anything because of that event. But I did pretty good. I made my table back and then a little bit extra, which isn't too bad. I wish I could have made a little bit more. But at some point, I just, like, for the last, I would say hour or so, I just didn't make any sales. And everything seemed to kind of just, like, start to slow down. Which is okay. I mean, like, at least I made my table back and then some. I wasn't really worried. Once I make back my table, I don't really care about the profit, really, as long as I just make it back enough to essentially make back the table. And then that was all she wrote. Basically. Had to put my hair up. My face was getting a little hot. Sometimes that happens. So as soon as my dad and I do the whole teardown process, which doesn't take us long. It takes like at most 15 minutes, maybe 5 to 10 fastest. I asked my dad if we could stop by the local Staples, because Staples is where I get my business cards and thank you cards. Shameless plug. They've been doing me justice. Also with the candlestick labels, actually, too, now that I think about it. Anyway, we got home, I took a shower, did like a quick 45-minute live on TikTok, and then I was also kind of getting some orders out. I think I have like one order left that I haven't finished yet, that has been on my thing for like a while. I just haven't been able to send it. That I was able to get everything else done and relax for, I think, the next hour or so until like my mom came up with like some dinner. Normally during the summer months, my parents like to grill hamburgers and hot dogs. So guess who has some hamburgers and hot dogs after like having 2 donuts and 2 empanadas the whole day? Guess how many I ate? 2 hot dogs, 2 hamburgers. And some of y'all probably think, oh, she a big bag. No. I don't run. I used to run for the food, but not anymore. I'd be like, okay, I'm not hungry, but thank you. That's how I am now. So anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. Normally when I do event days, I always end up going to sleep earlier than I normally do. Normally a lot of you guys know that I go to sleep like at least 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes maybe like 12 midnight or 1 a.m. But when it comes to events, I just want to go to sleep at like 9 or 10 o'clock. Sometimes I've went at some point, if I had an event that finished at like 2 or 3, I want to go to bed by 6 p.m. 6 or 7. The only reason why I stayed awake was because I wanted to at least give you guys an update. And for the food. I didn't want to order out, so I had to wait until like 9 to eat. Anyway, hopefully I'll get up tomorrow, so well, I don't what time am I gonna get up? I have no fucking clue. But we'll figure it out. I'm tired. Oh man. Good night. I'll keep you posted. Okay, so it's a little past 10 in the morning, and it's Tuesday. So I didn't film anything yesterday, mainly because yesterday I was doing a lot of crocheting, and then I ended up going out with like my parents. We ended up going to Michael's first, and then through IKEA. And like once I got home, I went back into crocheting. Now, pretty much lackluster. I did end up getting a few things as well that I'm gonna show you guys. Hold on, let me go grab it. Okay, so these are the two colors I picked up from Michael's. I got 2 of these and then 2 of these. So this one is the color is called Autumn, and then this one it is called Juniper. But I feel like this would be cool for the fall. So as soon as I get through all the teddy bears that I still have to make, which is gonna be a lot, I'm not gonna be making it into the projects that I want to make out of this just yet. So it's like it's gonna be a lot of interesting things that are happening along the way. I know I still have a lot of stuff to actually make out of all this, and it's going to take me a while to get through everything. So today's gonna be one of those days where I'm just gonna like make as much as I can today. And I do have like an event this coming Saturday, and then so yeah, there's a lot planned, and you know I still got a lot done, but I still have yet to get a lot done. So we'll see how things go. Yay. Okay, so it's a little past 2 in the afternoon now, and I did mostly filming for like 2 videos that are going to be like playthrough videos for Tiny Bookshop. I kind of wanted to put those videos out there, so they're kind of like filler videos in between. So then at least you guys have something in between while I'm making this vlog, putting this vlog together. And I kind of wanted to get it out of the way, so then at least I have more time to focus on making more crocheted stuff. So yeah, hopefully the rest of this week I will be able to get all the crocheted stuff down, and then hopefully be able to also do some other stuff as well. Technically there was supposed to be something that came in that would help me make some more keychains as well, but I didn't get a notification about whether or not it's out for delivery just yet. I'm hoping that it comes in either today or tomorrow. I'm not too particular with stuff when it comes to shipments, as long as they come in either the day that it's supposed to come in, or like as soon as they possibly can put it out there. So at least hopefully we'll have more stuff situated and like put together when it comes to some upcoming events. I'm just trying to make sure that everything is set down and put together and stuff like that. And yes, I do get a little worried because sometimes when I have certain stuff, I try to make sure I have enough of everything for you guys, so you guys don't have to worry about whether or not I don't have a certain thing. So hopefully we'll have everything situated by the end of the week. If not, maybe within the next couple weeks. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna get back into crocheting. Probably do a live stream on TikTok. Who knows? So yeah, I'll keep you posted. Yeah. Okay, so it's a little past 6 p.m. on Wednesday, August 13th. And a lot of things have happened since I made a clip yesterday. I got a few orders in yesterday and even one this morning, and I was able to also get a YouTube video recorded today, just in case if I don't get this video or this vlog done in time by the 20th. So if I don't get this video done by the 20th, I'm gonna put it on the 23rd. Who knows? And then like I did a live stream where I was starting to feel kind of like I was getting hit with like feeling sluggish and stuff, and was not feeling 100%. I still not feeling 100%. I initially wanted to do another live stream tonight, but because I am feeling a little like been feeling pretty much under the weather, it's kind of hard to really live stream anything today. I'm probably just gonna take it easy for the rest of the night. I am, like I'm doing my best to like kind of also still make stuff, but taking more lackadaisical is, I think, the word I want to use. I don't know the definition, but I'm trying to take it very lax. So, yeah. Also, a little bit of an update though. I am starting to work on the green teddy bears. This is the first one because like I still have like a couple skeins of yarn for this particular color that I'm trying to like put together and put out there, so when if people want to purchase it on the website, they can. There is a lot that's kind of going on that I'm kind of just trying to put together and all that stuff, and I do know that there is still a lot of things that need to be taken care of, put together, all that stuff, and yeah, there's just a lot, and I know it's gonna take me some time to finally be able to like relax and all that stuff. And I know later this week there's like this whole fest thing that's happening later this week, so hopefully by the time the weekend comes, like I'll just relax. I'll be able to finally take a breather and relax and do all that stuff, and yeah, and I hope I end off in a good note. Hopefully we'll see how things go, so yeah. Okay, so it's a little past 9 p.m. on Friday night. I haven't been able to record anything since Wednesday, not because like I didn't want to, but I've been feeling really under the weather, and I've been feeling it like this since last week. Like I think like the Thursday or Friday before the Hoboken event this past Sunday, and I thought it would go away, but it did. It kind of turned into like a minor thing, where it's like my sinuses are finally feeling better, but not 100%. However, what turned out to be feeling bad via my sinuses turned out to towards me just feeling bad through my like my digestive system, and like now I'm just like, when majority of the time I'm spent in the bathroom, and like I'm sorry if I'm giving too much information. Majority of the time I'm spent in the restroom, and I'm feeling like so weak that I'm having a hard time staying on like TikTok live stream for longer than like I think 2 or 3 hours. Anything past like 2.5 hours, I start feeling delirious and stuff, and like my body can't handle it, and it's weird. There'll be some moments where I feel better and stuff, and then there's once I start feeling kind of icky, which like for the past half hour I have been feeling kind of bad. when it comes to my digestive system, it's just kind of rough. I've been basically sweating for the past half hour to 45 minutes, mainly because of the situation, and it's getting to a point where it's like I want to like make more stuff, but I know that it's going to be rough to make a lot of stuff, and then also at the same time essentially be able to kind of like just sit down and make everything. If every half hour to an hour I'm gonna end up running to the bathroom and then stay there for like half an hour, and then just end up, you know, like feeling weak all of a sudden, and takes me a few minutes to get back to at least feeling somewhat normal, you know? I'm hoping that I feel like good enough to actually go to this pop-up event, or else I may not. Like, if I don't feel well enough to go to this event, I feel like I'm going to be like a bad person if I don't, you know, go and do it. I'm doing my best to kind of just deal with it as we go along. But what I do know is that it's gonna take me a little bit to feel 100%, and I do know that the pop-up tomorrow that's gonna be happening in Montclair is only for like 5 hours, but I'm hoping that I don't feel too terrible. I'm gonna see if I could try to have enough water on me to ensure that like I don't have much of an issue when I'm there. So hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on plywood, that I feel perfectly fine. So yeah, I'm gonna take the rest of the day off from crocheting, and then just, you know, try to relax. Yeah, I might end up playing a video game, who knows. Yeah. We'll see how things go. Okay, so it's about 3:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday. I've made a few sales, not too much, but kind of gotten some sales here and there, so hopefully we can get to it. I did get here a little bit early though, so yeah. So it's 12:08 a.m. on August 17th, and I'm tired. It's been a couple hours since I think the last time I filmed anything was when I was at the pop-up, and then as soon as I finished at the pop-up, I came home and like ate for the first time since the day prior, and like I didn't get the chance to actually eat anything because by the time I got downstairs to where all the food is located, my mom was making food for like this like Catholic feast thing, and I wasn't able to get anything to eat prior to going to the pop-up, so I was left with like just being hungry and kind of like I felt like my blood sugar was a little low. I did end up getting like one of those homemade sweet teas from like the Chinese store, the like Chinese restaurant that was literally a couple stores away, like not even that far. It was like not even like a minute walk, but I was able to get a drink, like a sweet drink, just to make sure that my blood sugar levels stay okay, and luckily I was able to have it maintained for the most part, so I'm okay. I'm feeling okay now. I felt okay when until like my dad came to pick me up a little bit before the time ended, and I was like, yeah, I have to like get home and shit, but yeah. A lot has happened. And then, you know, like I had my dad's side of the family. My aunt is my dad's younger sister, and you know, we like her husband, and then one of my two cousins from are from that family actually showed up. We ate a whole bunch of food. I know I ate a lot. Oh, my stomach hurts. I ate so much food. I didn't have space for pita. It's just Albanian pizza. Actually, it's like the spout. It's like more so like the burek. So like for me, there's a difference between burek and pita. Pita is like the layered pizza in Albanian in pita, but burek is like, to me, is the spiral version of it. So it's kind of like those are two separate things, and I didn't have enough space for that. I had to like wait until like dessert to have at least a little bit more space, and even then, I had to like I feel exhausted. I feel content, and I feel like I'm about to hit into a food coma any minute. Any minute. I think within like the past, I think, week and a half or something like that, though, I've been feeling a little bit fatigued, though. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I think it has something to do with just overworking myself to a point where I need to make a lot of stuff and I'm not giving myself a lot of time. And then as well as like when I go to various events, like people are trying to haggle me for my prices. I'm like, I'm not doing it. It happened today, like it happened in the pop-up I just did like a couple hours ago at the time of me filming this video. So it's like, it's just about every time. It's like somebody's asking me to make something that I don't have the materials for at that moment in time. They'll just make it within like a minute, and I'm like, here you go. Or like people are trying to haggle me to lower my prices, which I'm not gonna do. There's no reason for me to do it, and it's just kind of weird that it's like I can't really do much outside of like getting a little bit frustrated with everything. So I'm just gonna try my best to give myself the day off from crocheting anything or filming any, like at least try to film, like try to stay away from filming anything crocheting wise, and just kind of give myself the day off this coming within the next day or two, so at least it gives myself enough time to rest and just not feel like I want to punch the wall. You guys haven't seen me punch a wall yet. When I get pissed off, yeah, I go full front. Nothing holds me back until I get really badly hurt. So yeah. So I'm gonna take the day to rest up, relax, and have a shit ton of water, because that's what I have on my desk. I have 4 bottles of these. So yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whatever, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Who knows? Or next video. It might be more of the tiny bookshop game. So we'll see how things go. Huh. Bye. What the fuck?